Hey guys, how y'all doing? It is I, Miss Janita, back again. This is my little grocery haul. I'm still cleaning up around the pantry. Lord, Lord, Lord. And also collecting some goods. I done found me some 2-pound lima beans. It was a pretty good deal. So I got 2-pound bags of lima beans, and as I'm straightening up, I'm finding the 1-pound bags. Well, I think now I found 2 that were here. Other than that, yes, I'm stocked up on my lima beans now because I love me some lima beans. And I just had cooked some Sunday with some smoked meat, and yes, it was so good. Ooh, beans are so good, especially lima beans. And I love my black eyed peas. What I do need for my black eyed peas is some okra. I love okra and a little petite diced tomatoes and okra in my black eyed peas. Good with some smoked meat. But anyway, have y'all went over there to Amazon and did any shopping? In case they do decide to slap on those charges, I was over there picking up a few things. Yes, I have. Shoot. I got one shelf stocked up and about to arrange and stock up another shelf. Yes, I will. Today for dinner is leftovers because yesterday I cooked it roast, gravy, mashed potatoes, and string beans. So today we just having leftovers. And after that, maybe, what's tomorrow? It's Thursday? Today, Wednesday. Okay, I got to do my crafting video too. Good morning. Good morning. I was over to your channel looking at a couple of videos. And I see you streaming on the side of the bar. You there streaming. Your videos are being streamed on the sidebar. Well, at least from my channel, I see them streaming over there. So I'm happy that the notifications of your channel squarely is being shared. And yeah. So I have been over on Amazon looking around for stuff because I'm not sure if how long they going to be able to manage. Like I shared information the other day. I seen an article saying that it's only a month's worth of food supplies. That's what they're saying. I don't know if that's true or not. Allegedly. Everything I say is alleged because I don't know. I'm not going in the street to prove the articles that I see and the information I see on social media is true or not. So I say alleged. But anyway, these folks saying those at the piers and stuff, a lot of stuff is not coming in anymore, and whatever's left is left. I know folks say, "Ooh, look, the grocery store still got a lot of stuff in it," or wherever you going got a lot of stuff in it. But one major thing is those import charges. If ever, whatever company you might see them on, you got your bill price, your price of your goods, and then they slap the import charge on there at a ridiculous price. But I guess they say they got to make their money back because that's who's paying the tariffs, the manufacturers, the businesses, and then they pass the charges on to the consumer. But hopefully, I don't know if Amazon, if they can hold out, or they got a wholesale or whatever in the States. I don't know. But if the things get out of hand, because Amazon could put a big old import charge on your goods and stuff. So I don't know, you guys. This is major. So whatever you think you want to get from Amazon, forget Temu. I heard Shein has import charges, but I don't really shop over there. A lot of women shop clothes on Shein. It's spelled just like I'm saying. It's Shein. Oh my God. Yep. It is serious. 145% tariff charges. And I guess the manufacturers and the businesses look at that and they say, oh my goodness. What? Yeah, this is then. I read an article this morning on my website saying um Trump said, you guys asked for this. He said, you voted for it. Ah! Why am I laughing? Because that's what Trump said. He said, you guys voted for these tariffs. That's what I read in the article. Now, I just say alleged, but I just read this online. It said Trump, and somebody had an article saying, he said, y'all, folks who voted for him voted for the tariffs. Now, wait a minute, what's going on here? Time for payback. Boy, who paying? The consumer is paying for this. The consumer is the one this is affecting, because the manufacturers and the businesses pass the cost on to the consumer. Look at Temu. Like I said, I had $40 worth of stuff and they added $64 to send it to me. And I didn't buy that. I don't want to afford, and it's nothing but little junk stuff. Why am I? No, it doesn't make sense. So I don't know anybody loving this kind of activity going on. High prices, soon possibly empty shelves, or low supply, and then when you get low supply, that make the business say, okay, this is in demand, so we're gonna increase the price. And some people, they might need it desperately, and then you got others, they just gonna have to go without. Like I say, you got enough folks cooking from scratch, or if you don't know how to cook from scratch, I don't know. That's something on a personal level. If you don't know how to cook from scratch, that really messes things up if you can't cook from scratch. Buy American made product. Oh yeah, that would be good. But everything mostly that we were purchasing was made in China. That's the whole deal. I think that's what Trump trying to say. Get American businesses to come back to America and produce here. But the deal is, as people found out, the product is cheaper to make in China. So that's why the businesses went over there to China, because it's cheaper. And they don't want to pay anyone, as you can see, the proper, they don't want to pay you proper. They want to go to China and get that stuff made cheap now. The tariff wars, so China, shoot, and you say buy America. If that's the case, where are these stores? Where are the wholesale stores at in America? I seen an article, somebody was talking about wholesale in the USA. We supposed to have a bunch of wholesale businesses where you can buy stuff. Shop local. Well, where you think they getting their stuff from? You don't think they got some of their stuff from out of state? They say a lot of seasonings, a lot of our products. Okay, it's not going to be easy, because they say a lot of stuff that's needed comes from other countries. Everybody is working together as a team to produce stuff. That's what I read. One part is not made here, or they need certain ingredients that's not here. They got to get from other countries. So it is what it is. You can't have, everything is not available in one place. And that's the deal. Like the produce, yeah, it's true, but still, a lot of stuff made in the USA, they don't have produce all the ingredients or the components or whatever. They get that stuff from other countries. Well, if local folks can have everything they need to continue to produce stuff locally, that's fine. But eventually, something gonna run out, because that's what the groceries and the manufacturers and the businesses are shouting about. They're saying that they need stuff to make stuff happen, and some of the stuff they need is coming from other countries. And so if folks got a large supply of something and they can hold off, fine. But like I said, I seen that article they were talking about um the supplies are running out. And eventually, like, folks gonna become aware. Everybody not aware. Everybody don't know what's going on. But they gonna find out once the shelves start looking really scarce. Are you in the USA, Mike? Like I said, right now, it's things in the store, but a lot of stuff is missing on the shelf. They're not restocking certain things because certain things aren't here, are gone. And the businesses don't want to pay those high tariffs. Well, if that's all you can eat, canned vegetables, then that's all you can eat. Okay, everybody not healthy, right? Look at it that way. Everybody, not to say everybody can't get what everybody else has. So people have challenges, Mike, and you need to well, you don't need. I don't. I'm sorry I said that. You have to understand that everybody not the same and can't afford and do the same stuff as maybe you. You probably are more well off or better educated about certain things you can do or can't do, whatever. And everybody doesn't know. Ignorance still exists. Everybody don't know everything, or people don't know about a lot of stuff. And what you're saying, you know of some things. Well, if you don't have a channel, you need to get a channel and start sharing your information. Everybody don't have a spot to grow their own meat, Mike. Come on now. Everybody don't have a spot to grow their own meat. You think I don't want chickens and cows? A lot of people, they just can't do it. Okay, it's a message held for review. I hope somebody didn't say nothing bad, but we are adults here, so it's not going to hurt me if somebody says some crazy stuff. But yeah, everybody don't have a homestead, a farm, a big, huge yard, or can rent a spot where they can raise cattle and all that stuff. That's a beautiful thing. I practice gardening on my balcony. You see, I got a balcony. I don't even have a big yard. I don't have all this space, acres of land, which would be wonderful. And if you're blessed to have all these things, that's great. But you have to consider everybody don't have the same circumstances. Everybody don't have the same blessings. Everybody not healthy. You got people with disabilities that won't be able to grow a garden, won't be able to take care of animals. Age, seniors, shed-ins. You got to think about all that stuff if if you care about people in the world. Things they're different. Yeah. Like I grow what I grow on my little balcony garden, but some people, they might use a window or something, but you don't have space for animals. Like, shoot, if that was the case, that would be lovely if everybody had land where they can produce these things, but we don't. But I have to, ooh, I have to end this video because I'm expecting a phone call. And I have to come back later. This discussion was interesting. But like I said, that Mike, Mr. Mike, he needs to have his own content. He needs to become a content creator and share those ideals with folks that have those possibilities, that could raise animals, have a huge area that could grow crops. But thank you guys for joining this conversation. Thank you. I appreciate you. I'll be back later on. Y'all have a great day. Enjoy yourself and take care of your business. Stock up.